Hey everybody, Sherrie here. Here's something different you don't see very often. Not something I normally do. Well, I do, but I don't normally do it for tours. Uh, I am out in Cass County, Belton, Missouri, which is my hometown. I kind of consider it my hometown. I've lived here long enough to do so. Born and raised in Raytown, Missouri. I went to Raytown South High School. Anyway, so we're here because there's a couple prominent people here. One of which I can't find his headstone yet. Both of them, Dale Carnegie and his father, are buried here. Dale Carnegie wrote the book How to Win Friends and Influence People. He went on and did a lot of public speaking. I wish I could find the headstone. I will hunt harder. But they're both buried here, very near this one right here, which is Carrie Nation. Carrie A Nation. If you don't know her, part of the big push for the women's temperance movement was made by Carrie Nation. She kind of started it well before Prohibition even hit. And then Prohibition came along and it was like a freewheeling, I can go do more now, I have the law on my side kind of scenario. And her early years were spent going around through bars and whatnot with baseball bats and hatchets, beating up the place. She had one run in a small town where she hit 3 to 6 bars all in one day. She was arrested multiple times over the course of time, and she was also a philanthropy kind of person, and or not philanthropy. Yeah. Anyway, she would sell off those hatchets to pay for her bail, which was kind of cool. She did a lot of good things for the area. She was the precursor for women's shelters. So if you needed someplace to stay while your husband sobered up, you could stay there. And she did a lot to feed children, especially during the Depression, feeding children and parents or families. She did a lot of good. She was a little unabashed in her processes, but she did a lot of good and a lot of other things. What else can I tell you about her? She considered herself the dog running along the heels of Jesus, doing good, and among many other things. So I just wanted to show it. It's the first time I've actually kind of came out and found this tombstone. It is new, of course. It looks very new. That was put together by the Belton Historical Society, and I think some still connection to the temperance movement or temperance society that is still in workings today. And if you can't read the inscription on there, it says, "Faithful to the cause of prohibition, she hath done what she could." So very cool. It's actually a really pretty cemetery out here. They keep it well. The headstones are unique. If you haven't visited a cemetery without a need, as in you're not attending somebody's funeral, you should go wander through one sometime. Pick a good old one, because it really gives you a different take on life. Makes you appreciate life much better. I often stop at various cemeteries and see who's famous in the locations and just kind of wander through. Leaves you with a definite appreciation for everybody in your life. Hug your loved ones. Hug your loved ones and hold them close. So on that note, have a good weekend and count your blessings. Tell everybody you love them.